guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Frost from Kyuujin, and today we are back into guys with Vikings, Valhalla. Episode 8 from first season, so the finale.
The end of the beginning. Literally. Last episode we were preparing for a war against Kyuujin, and now he's got an ally, Olaf. He did not get the fleet from Denmark because Canut's wife went to England to be like, okay, either you give me what I want or I'm sending the fleet to Olaf.
So he might still get the fleet.
Yeah, but right now it looks like he doesn't have it. So he teamed up with Kyuujin, who's hallucinating the seer in a cage.
Might have been a bad decision on his part.
Yeah.
to ally with him. So.
Yeah, back in Kattegat, we have no idea, well, they have no idea what their number is. So it looks like Harald has decided to play the double agent and he's gone and met with his brother. We think he's doing that to gather as much information as possible, but it's gonna be dangerous. And meanwhile, back in England, there's a catfight between Emma and the first wife of Canute, whose name I'm sorry, anyway, I don't know. And the big thing that happened last episode is that Edmund died. Got killed by Godwin.
True, he got betrayed by her snake.
Yeah. Well, Emma seems to definitely know he did it, but what do you do? Like, can you really prove it? I don't know. It looks like they're not doing shit against Godwin. Basically, we have him, we know he's a shit, but we can't really get rid of him, and now it looks like he wants to team up with the first wife of Canute. So there's a lot of shit happening. We need to be prepared because there's gonna be a fight. Hopefully no one dies.
Hopefully.
Let's jump in this episode and find out. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions.
In the meantime, guys, let's go.
Still regal as fuck.
Your Highness asked for me. Brother, why are you here?
To take you home to Normandy.
Why?
What?
Your Highness, what is this?
The
Yeah?
good of the kingdom requires that I acknowledge the existing marriage of Queen Alviva.
Because of the fleet thing, he chose to... I thought he was gonna trust Emma.
It is my husband's decision.
But in his absence, it's my words, that is the law.
You're making a mistake.
Big
Oh.
mistake.
No, no. That's a plan against the wife. I'm sure of it. Please.
You think?
Please.
This is no longer
I
your
hope so,
country.
'cause
To
fuck.
let her believe that she's won.
No, this is my home. Please. You must trust me.
They're good at pretending this is real if it's not.
Like, she's way too calm.
She did say he needed to trust her, and it looked like he was not okay with going along with her plan. If they planned this to get her to say anything about the fleet, like where is it and stuff like that, maybe.
I really hope that this is it, guy.
Hopefully. If not, then dude, you're being stupid. A little smile, no.
Now I've done what we agreed.
Where's the fleet?
Where is Canute's fleet?
As soon as you tell us, she
Agreement
comes
did not
back.
grant you access, only the promise that it would not aid your foes.
I don't like her little smug smile.
Yeah?
Emma is gone, but I do not have the trust of King Forkbeard.
He's yet to come to terms with his decision. To gain his respect, you must present yourself not as an adversary who has forced him to give up something, but as one who can add value to the kingdom, an ally in his son's quest to rule England.
And see, like, if he's trying to push her to tell about the fleet, I was right, don't trust Godwin. He plays all the fields.
While you have handled Mercia well in the past, it still presents a very real danger.
It's a big army.
My people are proud and stubborn. Let me help you bring them in line.
It's true she's from Mercia.
You may try, but take Godwin with you.
Ugh. Careful not to ride your horse too close.
You have gambled much on the whims of a crazy man.
He's only slightly crazier than us.
He's imagining the seer.
You really think what you're doing here will not draw Canut's anger?
There is nothing he or his family can do to stop it. No, what I need to know is, what side are you on?
Yours.
I'm here.
Does it mean that you're on
I've made
his
the
side?
decision to fight with my brother.
He's called Leif his brother too, by the way, so this could be all true, just not the truth he wants to hear.
Kattegat is in peril. We call out to the gods for help.
God damn, they made a contraption for this now?
Back in her day, you just take a knife and get on
You'd
with
be
it.
done with it. Why? Why? Why make it like this?
Why? unnecessary suffering for nothing.
Is it a real contraption?
Your journey has started.
Kind of looks a bit weird. Oh, it's literally stuck. Okay, it's aimed at his spine specifically so that he would just go limp, not feel anything. They got modern.
I'm still bothered by how they did it, honestly.
I mean, if it's a way to have him not feel pain, or not, I don't know.
He can just not move.
If it cuts through, you won't be feeling anything.
You have more men than I thought.
Now do you understand why I care nothing about your knowledge of Kattegat?
Like a sponge, man. Take the information.
But there are Christians in Kattegat.
Their sacrifice will be accepted in heaven.
You draw your own line, man. You have no fucking limits.
The walls of Kattegat have not been breached in over 100 years.
Ever since Vikings.
It is because Kattegat is blessed with a harbor which protects it from invasion. Until now. In 2 days, there will be a wolf moon.
He's knowledgeable, that's for
Tide
sure.
brings with it will swell, allowing my ships to not only sail over their defenses, but land warriors on their beaches.
Suck it on in,
The
Harald.
big wave. She saw a big wave. Hopefully Freydis is not the only one left.
I'm convinced of your victory.
And I'm shitting my pants.
It is God's victory.
I'm a bit afraid, yeah.
He would not sanction this.
Yeah, say it like it is. It's true.
Give me the opportunity to persuade Jarl Håkon to surrender Kattegat peacefully.
And he's speaking with the actual words of the religion, so they can't really say shit to that.
That's also a way for him to go back to Kattegat and inform them of their plans.
And that's why I like him, because he cares about both sides and he understands both sides.
I do not trust you.
You should not.
That is why we should do this together.
So I may prove you right. We plan to attack you with men on the Wolf Moon.
What are you doing here?
Seeking peace.
Greenlander, we have brought the armies of the Christian clans to your walls. But we are here to offer Kattegat salvation. If your people agree to the sacrament of baptism, we are willing to spare your city.
Harald himself knows it's not gonna go. Like, he said it himself before, like, forcing people to convert, they would never accept that.
No.
My people do not fear death. They know if they fight to their last breath, they will have earned a seat at Odin's table. We all die, Olaf.
They are speaking of peace, but that would suck for the guy who sacrificed himself if they did not fight.
I told you this was a waste of time.
And may God's will be done.
Go with them, go with them.
Friend, think clearly.
Give them
Just
information.
slip him a piece of paper, who knows?
Look to the heavens and the sea.
He's giving him all this. Yep.
Where your salvation lies.
2 days. 2 days.
Hopefully he understands.
Between bros, we understand each other.
What did he do? I don't
Promise to
fucking
never
know.
fight against us. I say now what your love is worth.
It hurts, okay? It hurts, but we know what he's doing. Maybe he truly tried for peace, but mainly he got information and he gave him the information. Hopefully he understood.
To you.
She is nothing, just a pagan I slept with.
And I'm afraid because, like, he's playing
He's
the
gonna
game,
he's gonna use this.
but he doesn't trust him, and it's not that hard to see he's lying.
Harald just told us how they plan to attack.
There are armies in front of us.
But Olaf intends to invade Kattegat by sea.
Not possible.
Yes, possible.
He can on a wolf moon at the high tide.
Which is in 2 days.
Thank you. Now is your fate restored?
What?
I love him
How did I
again.
not see anything about this?
I love him again. So much was said.
What is wrong? You're troubled.
It's nothing.
The darkness.
Jarl Håkon is fighting for her people. Freydis for her gods.
And you are fighting for us, for these people, for our future.
Is she pregnant? No, okay. Their future as a couple. that would have sucked because I kind of feared she's gonna die today.
And unleash Leif's darkness.
Yeah. Hopefully it goes well. And Cora did not just decide to switch his plans because he doesn't trust. He doesn't trust Harald. There's a lot of people. Gondor calls for aid.
And Ron will answer.
And Ron will answer, yeah. We watch it in French mostly, sorry.
We've grown so much since Viking Season 1, Episode 1.
Oh god,
With that first battle.
Well, budget was different. I like how she just became a shield maiden, but she's already in charge. That's usually how it goes in shows, but I think it's funny. They are prepared, which is good. God, I'm afraid for so many characters. It's a finale too, you know people will die.
Like this one.
Yeah. Because the thing is, like, they've always been able to repel the people that come at their wall because they focus on that, but now they had to split their forces. So they both have to stand if the other one doesn't want to be overrun from the back.
Nothing can stop the will of the Lord.
How about the will of the Lord? Oh, fuck.
I will bring you back Freydis' head as a memento.
Come on, Harald, time to be awesome and do something.
Well, he's on his back right now, so.
Moose!
This is fucking cool. That too changed through time. Surprise, surprise! It's not over, careful.
Something's wrong.
They are frightened to attack.
No, there is no army on those ships. It's a trick. They're not attacking here.
They changed their fucking plan. Huh? Well, thanks.
You used Korra. You said it yourself. He's a madman.
True.
Why waste men to a battle when someone else will? By the time my army arrives, I will be the strongest Jarl left in Norway.
Manipulating little shit.
You used me to split Kattegat's forces.
He knew.
I knew you wouldn't abandon Freydis or Leif for me.
Shit. Well, I mean, we talked about how he would know him best, like he's his brother, and we were afraid he was gonna see through his deception.
Oh, well, he did.
He did. And beyond that, we also talked about how it was a bad idea to team up with Croy. He's not stupid. We underestimate him constantly, but he's not stupid. He looks crazy.
But he is a man.
Careful. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Shit.
I mean, she could survive this, right?
You think?
Well, maybe. It's bad, but I've seen worse. Walk it off. We need the others. Quick. Fuck. No, yeah, that one, I don't think she can walk it up. They are cool, I'll give him that. Kind of look like Assassin's Creed. But I think that's what you said, right? First time we saw him?
Yeah.
Fuck.
It doesn't really look good for us right now.
And beyond that, Olaf's army's not there yet. They want to sweep in the end. Okay, yeah, it's lower than I thought. Okay, I don't think...
Whatever happens, you must survive.
In her dream, the wave took everyone, so I guess that's also meaning her.
You are blessed.
Is she gonna be in charge of Kattegat?
Maybe. If there is still
a... fuck!
No. No.
That was an axe to the fucking belly. That's... Out of everyone, I don't expect him to die, so what the fuck?
Ooh, look at her. She's like a she-wolf.
It's time to end this.
She needs to win this for sure. Come on. She looks holy as fuck. In a way, she is lucky that he kind of wants to kill her himself because he didn't bring anyone else. Oh boy, buddy. Oh my god, he's fucking cool. Don't die. She won without an armor, without a sword last time. Come on. Nice!
Nice.
For the watch.
The sword was never you. It was my destiny.
Oh, she has a cross on her back. It is true. Deserved. Now please kill him and go save your husband.
Well, I don't think it's gonna be a problem anymore, guys. You did good, girl. You did good.
He was badass though. I'll give that to the character. But now, like, yeah, he's coming in. We have basically no forces left. Hakon is fucking dying.
I think she's just dead.
I said, like, is Freydis, who's gonna take it over after her? It could pretty much be Olaf. Careful. Yep.
Oh yeah,
Fuck
we're
you.
gonna kill him, guys. It's long overdue, but we're gonna kill Olaf.
Yeah.
You don't know what you unleash, Olaf. You just unleashed the beast.
You know, the fact, yeah.
It freaking
But I mean, we kind of saw it coming. Too much sweetness between
when
them.
we said that you are my light, the one that keep me in rain.
Stay with me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
I'm going to Valhalla. I need you to tell me. You'll be there.
But he's been carrying a cross recently, so yeah, she might be afraid.
You're going to be fine.
That's not what I asked.
True.
And she went without hearing his answer.
No, live. Live. I'll join you. I'll join you.
Dead, buddy.
I'll join you. I promise. I promise.
We should have taken Greenland.
Yeah. But him, I'm fucking afraid. Can you go to him, please? Fuck.
I don't want him to die alone.
I don't want him to
no.
die at all.
We must go. Get up.
Take care of him, please. He's not fucking dying. I can't have any respect for this guy. He did not even fight. Showed up in the end to just gather what
Take all the
remains.
glory. Yeah.
The thing is, we are actually used to bad people taking over Kattegat. We'll take it back. She comes in. Doo-doo.
Welcome back, Your Highness.
I bring news of Mercia for King Folkbeard.
Is Emma there?
Mercia is yours.
Yeah.
I knew it!
Why are you not in Normandy?
It didn't suit me.
King Folkbeard banished you.
He needed time to find his fleet.
Yeah, okay.
You.
You should never trust Godwin.
He's a snake.
You called me queen.
You are a queen, Your Highness. Just not England's queen.
The best way to deal with Godwin is to keep him at arm's length.
Where is Folkbeard?
Where he should be, with his ships and his grandsons.
They're going to war. He literally took her kids. They could be showing up to help.
Oh, they're showing up to take care of all of
They're
that.
showing up to help. Yep. Help us. Now we've entered the middle part. He celebrated for 2 seconds. Well, you didn't fight the first
Seriously,
time.
man, you're gonna get killed by Leif.
Yeah. You tried to play everyone, well, that's what happens. I thought we were gonna finish the season with him in charge of Kattegat. He celebrated for 2
It
seconds.
did not last long.
They are all fucking fleeing.
Look at you being all alone.
But that,
great hall.
to me, that tells me that their motivation was not that strong. When the odds are against you, they're not staying to fight. He's fleeing too. Yep, you wanted this? Nope. He's gonna go dark. As soon as he said he has the darkness in him, we knew it was coming. It's sad though. He's such a nice person, usually he's a pacifist, and now like... careful, kid. He's in a trance right now.
Don't kill King's Canute children. In your anger, please.
Leif. Ah, la 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 la. This is bad.
We headed on to darkness.
He freaked him out. Hopefully he doesn't actually kill him next season.
Would you freak out if you saw a half-naked man covered in blood with 2 axes in his hand, screaming at you? I hope you will. I hope you will freak out.
Okay, so who do you want to talk about first? Because there's a bunch that happened. England, because it's easy. At first, I was a bit afraid.
I knew they had a plan. Yeah. Of course they had a plan.
The thing is, I didn't know Canute's father's vein much, so I was a bit afraid that when presented with the determination of Haguf, and Emma's like trust me, I didn't know like which girl he was gonna go with. I'm glad he chose to follow Emma because she is a beast. She comes up with amazing plans. She knew the area. Amazing. I love that, you know, she was not beaten, and when she pretended to be, you know, taken away and stuff, it went against her character. I see her as a strong woman. Like, if she had been forced to leave, I kind of feel like she would have gone with her head held high and stuff. So it makes sense that it was all planned, that she manipulated Agufu. I'm sorry, I'm
the first
butchering
wife.
her name.
First wife.
Yeah. And, but yeah, to be fair, what I saw coming is never trust Godwin. He goes with whoever can bring him the most. Like, following the queen who comes from Mercia, Canute's first wife, that would be one thing, but she doesn't know him, and the other one, Canute's father, gave him fucking Wessex.
He named it Yard of Wessex, yeah.
Yes, he's against Emma. He doesn't like Emma, but she has a lot of power. She can't be beaten that easily. And I'm pretty sure she still, like, doesn't like him. And maybe in season 2, she'll try to get rid of him. That would be great, because he still killed Edmund, and he's still playing many fields. But this time he chose to help them, because it worked better in his favor. But like I said, never trust him. I think the best way to handle him is to keep him at arm's length. Use him here and there. Use the fact that you know he's going to try to make friends with everyone.
Yeah.
Or offer him what he wants. But don't trust him with any information or anything as much as possible. Don't put everything based on what he's telling you. Don't put your future in his hands. Because, yeah. So don't talk rebellion in front of him. Don't plan on shit. Don't trust him. And I was right. She should not have done that. So, and now her kids are with Svein too, so
she cannot really do anything about it.
Yeah, she can do shit.
In case our children might get harmed. I don't think that's gonna harm his grandsons though.
No, but he took them with him, so basically she has no control over what happens next. Like, she has nothing. So what do? Do you go back to Denmark with your tail between your legs and you hope that Canute is gonna be okay with that? Because, like, to be fair, like, she is the mother of his children, which is still big. But we know from Vikings, the original show with Ragnar, that to be the mother of your kid, that's one thing. Doesn't mean you are his queen. Like, Lagertha was the mother of Bjorn, and she ended up being tossed aside because he needed more heirs. Like, if he finds purpose with someone else, you won't have as much power. So, yeah, we'll see. Emma would definitely be the Queen of England. She is right now. She's in charge. And I don't know if Agatha is still going to have any power anywhere, because she did try to betray him. So we'll see if he welcomes her back in Denmark or not. But yeah, I'm proud of Emma. I'm glad she's still a fucking queen. And I'm glad that you were right and that this was all a plan. That he chose to trust her.
I mean, we just saw in the previous episode that he had a lot in his eye. Okay, I gonna trust your judgment. Like, you seem to know what you're doing, and you seem like a strong character. So I'm gonna go with what you're saying.
I was just a bit afraid.
Turn his back on what he said in that scene.
But then again, like I said,
of course they had a plan or something.
but we didn't
I
know
hope they
him.
had a plan.
We didn't know him, so that's why I was a bit worried that because she said like, oh yeah, I told you to trust me and stuff like that. So I was a bit afraid that he ended up not trusting her enough. So that's why I was wary. But yeah, when you came up with that's a plan, I just jumped on that possibility because like it needed to be a plan.
Yeah.
No way.
We have enough backstabbing.
Yeah. Now in Kattegat.
Oh, what's left?
Olaf, there's a really, really small piece of me that when he took off his cape and he looked at the throne and, you know, he wants it so bad.
I wanted to be king of Norway.
Aww. When he left and took off his cape and he knew that his men fled, so he had no other choice but to flee as well, I felt a little bit bad, but not because I like him. Like,
it's deserved.
He's been manipulating, he's been trying to play a bigger game, and he went against people who are better at this than him.
Mm-hmm.
Indirectly, it's Emma and Svein as well, because he tried to take Canut's fleet from Canut, have it back him up, or at least have it stay away so that Canut can do shit. He underestimated that the people surrounding Canut, so Canut is stuck, doesn't mean he's the only one in charge. Emma is also at his back, and Svein was there to take care of things too. So not only did he underestimate Canut's power, he underestimated his allies, and he overestimated the motivation for his men too. When faced with this big fleet, they freaked out. Which, I mean, yeah, if the odds are against you, that's one thing. That's why he went to get as many allies as possible, because he knew that by himself he could not face them.
Yeah.
But it was so easy for his men to flee that I'm like, man, none of these guys have what it takes to take over Norway.
To take back Jarl Akon's words, Vikings, pagans Vikings, will fight because they know that if they die, they're gonna go to Valhalla. So there is a purpose in their death if they stay and fight.
Like, even if the odds are against them, they'll keep fighting.
True, but for Christians, there's no purpose if you die in battle.
Well, especially if I'm
Not
wondering,
like this.
Depends. Like, if you truly believe in your religion, you might find, like, for example, Kåre, I think he was going to attack Kattegat whether or not he had allies. Like, he just believed he was following the words of God. Or at least he justified his actions like this. But he was a bit crazy in that belief. But I think he would have attacked no matter what. So he truly thought he was right in what he was doing. And sometimes Christians would do that too. Like, if they truly believe that God is behind them and God has sanctioned this and stuff, they'll attack because they believe that God will make them win. We've seen that a lot in Last Kingdom.
Any individuals who believe that their fate will prevail, that their god or their gods is behind their action, they will act upon it.
That's why I'm questioning.
Not just Christians, but everybody.
That's why I'm questioning the intensity of their faith. Like, they are all technically pagans who converted. How strong is your religion? Because it didn't take much. Like, you especially Olaf, like, he kept saying that in the name of Christ and stuff, but truly I think he was doing this for himself, for his desire for the throne. And he kind of, a bit like Kåre, I feel like he might have been saying, oh, my purpose is to create a Christian Norway and stuff like that. This could have been a reason, like something he said to gain the support of other Christians. I do believe he's a Christian and he believes in his religion and all of that. But the real reason, let me finish. The real reason why he tried to get Kattegat and the reason why he wanted to go after Norway is not because of Christianity. It was because of, I think it's Harald who said it best, that what he wanted most was that, and we saw it many times. It's gain, it's the crown, it's power. This fueled them more, and this does not fuel the others as much. So truly, when faced with a big obstacle like this, their fate was just not as strong as others.
Do you know what it reminds me of? Do you recall in Last Kingdom when Alfred learned that, speaking about, we must fight to protect our home, protect the home of God against those pagans, those Vikings, but Uhtred told him that this is not how you talk to people, basically. Like, they won't fight for you because of their beliefs. They're gonna fight because they're loved one, because they have something to gain from it. So I don't think that Olaf wasn't good enough to inspire this man to stay and fight for him and for what he wants to achieve.
Yeah, he did. He basically sold them the Christian Norway thing without truly believing that this was the main goal. So yeah, when faced with actual obstacles, they just all fled. Like, they did not truly believe that anyone was behind them, and the odds were against them. Like, for real, like, logically, if like they have 100 men versus 1,000 men, you fucking flee. Like, you don't stay there. But it's funny that he was in charge of Kattegat for like 2 seconds, and then he just But I guess, I mean, you played a bigger game, like I said, and you tried to cowardly get the rewards of someone else's fight, and that's not a good way to win Norway. That's not how you do it, and I'm glad he didn't get it, because I was afraid we were going to end this episode with him in charge of Kattegat and we were going to have to come back and fight. I don't know if Harald and Freydis are going to come back now that technically Knut is in charge of Kattegat, but it looks like Hakon might have died, so someone is going to have to take charge. It could be Harald if he survives. Hopefully he will, because we saw him alive at the end and Freydis left with him, so I think that means he's going to be fine. And Leif is back in Kattegat too. He's gone though. He's gone berserk. We saw it coming a mile away. Liv, after saying she loved him and they were in this for their future.
Oh, come on. No. We saw it coming when he said, I have a darkness in me, Liv. You're my light. Without you, I have no rain.
As soon as he said that, it's like, okay, she's gonna die.
You're gonna die, girl.
And yeah, but it's sad to see him get broken like this, because he used to be like the guy that did not want to have the same reputation as his father, which is a murderer, like someone that's like what we saw at the end, like bloody and just screaming and mad. And he used to wait till he had no choice before fighting someone. In this, like when he just said get out and he started killing people, like it's like he doesn't think about it anymore, and I am afraid that this is gonna stick around. Like this personality, this new version of him might stick around. It's gonna be different, and he's gonna need help, so that's why I'm like, Freydis, Harald, you need to come back.
You know what is sad is the fact that in our last moment, Liv asked for him, will I see you in Valhalla? Like, are you going to be with me there, or you're going to be with the Christians' heaven at your death?
Because he has his
and
doubts.
He had his doubts, so he waited so much that he wasn't able to give her an answer before she passed.
Yeah.
That hurts.
Yeah, well, depends on where it goes from now. Like, she's going to be fine in Valhalla, and if he joins her there, she'll have her answer then, but at the end of the day, that's him that's going to be more affected by him not being able to tell her the answer, because he's going to be like, oh, she went without confirmation, and now he's going to feel maybe guilty about questioning his fate. Like, and I don't even know if this is going to be at the forefront of his mind right now, but the idea of does he find solace with the Norse gods, or does he find solace with the Christian god? I don't know. We'll see. He's gonna need help, so hopefully he finds it. He's got Freydis, who's very Norse god supporter, and he's got Harald, who's Christian. So whether or not the one or the other helps him, I don't really care. I just want him to find some help, so he doesn't turn into a beast for the rest of the season, for the rest of the show. But yeah, I got real afraid for Harald. It's a good thing that Freydis survived her battle and found him. I'm glad she won that, because I mean, to be fair, I do believe her faith, kind of like with Olaf, I believe her faith is stronger than Kåre, who took Christianity as an excuse to explain his need for revenge.
I was surprised by that technology, or that
well, they had 100 years to
but was that a true
it's a catapult.
No. I mean, what they used for the sacrifice, that the pin that they put in his neck to make him not be able to move afterwards. Was that a true thing in history, or
it looked too specific to be out of nowhere?
Because I'm pretty sure that back then they don't have any knowledge about the nervous system.
Oh, you'd be surprised what they knew, but I don't know. Like, it looked modern as fuck. Like, it looked a bit intense, but then again, it's so outlandish. I kind of wonder, like, would they really have done this if they did not have proof that device existed before. I don't know. It was, I mean, it's always interesting to see new ways of them doing their sacrifices and their rituals and stuff, even if it's...
I'm a bit skeptical about it though.
I'm a bit skeptical as well, but like I said, I think if it's not inspired by something that truly existed, then they really took a chance. Like, they really went all out with this, and they were like, nah, it's gonna look weird, but they're gonna be fine with it, because who cares? Because, like, I don't know. It seems to be too specific and too weird to just be something they came up with that was not inspired by something else. Like, usually when it's that specific of a machine, it means that they had an idea from it. Like, it came from something. But, I mean, I don't know. We could be surprised.
Let us know if you know about it, guys.
Kind of like when Ragnar took the boats and had them brought over the cliff and they carried them. That looked outlandish as fuck. We were like, holy shit. Then it turns out that there's actual texts and words of potentially someone doing that in the past, like him actually doing that.
I mean, but that's physical and just trying to...
Well, it's physical too.
Trying to understand how you can just take your boat from one place to the other place.
It's not that crazy to imagine that they would know, like, if you cut someone's neck or if you sever their spine, they lose all feeling. So why not use that in sacrifices so they don't feel pain when they go?
We'll see.
It's not that stupid.
We'll look it up if it is true or not. Don't know.
In any case, so that was the finale of season 1, the end of the beginning. So now we're entering the middle part of this story. So season 3 would be the end. Because I think season 3 is going to be the last one.
Season 3 is the last one, yeah.
So, yeah, people died. We expected it. But more people could have died, and this would have been worse.
What's your highlight for the first season?
Oh, I don't know. The boat battle was pretty cool. Some of the shots that they did was pretty great. Like, the way they paint some of the characters. Corey, I don't like the character, but I liked how he was introduced and
how he was
the
weight
of his character. Yeah, I thought it was pretty.
It looks like
cool.
a fucking Assassin's Creed, man.
Obviously, story-wise, I don't think it's as good as Vikings, but we expected that. Visually, though, I'm glad the budget went up and, like, we see. It looks more like the end of Vikings. So at the very least, we got that. We got great battles. We got great shots. It looks good. And I'm just enjoying the fact that we're back to Kattegat and back with the descendants of the characters that we love. And we get to see how it evolves.
Did you have some character that really stood up for you?
Harold is my bae.
It's your bae?
I love Harold.
With his apples?
Not because of that.
No?
I really, really love Harold. I kind of like Leif too. We'll see where he goes next season. And Emma is also amazing. So, pretty sure that's the same for you. Harold and Emma.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. Next week, we will have a break. So, no episode, both on Patreon and YouTube. So, we're taking a 1-week break to prepare for season 2. But the first episode of season 2 will already be out. So if you want to check it out, it will be on Patreon. The link is in the description below.
So see you then, guys.
Bye!